everyone, it's episode 7 for Podcast2MyLife.
And the girls are taking over this time.
I'm Maggie.
And I'm Nikki, and introduce yourselves.
Vincent, obviously.
Anthony.
Your boy KV.
It's Dale. What's going on, everybody?
And we are so happy to be back with all of you. After a week off, a bye week, we say,
right.
AKA we didn't have Vince's laptop because he was in California. But you want to tell us a little about that trip, buddy? I haven't really talked to you.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
You've been dazed and confused out there on
Dude.
the West Coast, man.
So, to be honest, I felt like I was in California for like a month, dude. So first off, I'm basically frat surfing like a couch over there, dude. Like, I'm in this like little house, dude. Like, there's a room, like, my friend Brooke had all of her roommates, and so I'm sleeping on the couch with my 2 other buddies. And great time, good free house, dude. So it was fucking, obviously I'm gonna
probably saved hella money, dude.
Well, yeah, but I spent hella money, bro. California, no joke out there, dude. No fucking joke.
How much was that gas money out there?
Gas money wasn't bad because we split it between 4 people, but dude, if you're talking about gas weed, bro, good. Insane amount of money.
I couldn't imagine.
Insane amount of money.
Hit up cookies and shit I saw.
Wait, what happened with your flight home?
Alright, so my flight home got fucked because it got delayed a half an hour, my one flight, and I had 2 layovers I had to connect, so I had connecting flights. And I had my one flight that got delayed fucked up my layover, so I wasn't going to be able to catch the layover, so I wasn't going to be able to make it home, so I had to push everything a day back. So thank God I didn't like rent a hotel, so I would have been screwed. I would have been living with the people in the tents in downtown. You know what I mean?
Skid Row, yeah, Skid Row.
I'd have been fucking. I'd have been.
a good time.
I would have been knocking on the tent like, "Hey, you guys got any room?"
Hey guys, can I sleep with you for the night? My flight got
Dude,
pushed
I
back.
thought I was gonna get kicked out actually first day there, dude. So listen to this story. I was fucking, and I guess this is like, I don't know, dude. Like I'm getting introduced to 5 new women. So I'm talking with them. I'm talking with them, and I'm trying to make conversation. Never met these girls, so it's like, all right, like where you from? Like how's life down here? Like I'm new to the West Coast. Like I've never been here before. Shit like that. So they're explaining to me like some shit they do, and she was talking with her other friend about how she went on a date with some dude, and she was talking, and the way she was making it sound was like, oh, so you're being an escort, right? And she was like, by escort I meant like.
Wait, why would you ask somebody that?
Oh, you asked the person.
She literally was fucking talking like she was talking like this dude was taking her out and like giving her free money like a sugar daddy type shit. And in my head I was like, isn't escort the same thing? And I didn't know that out there you can go on a date with a dude and just get paid for it, but you don't have to fuck them, dude. You don't have to fuck them.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, I was like, if I was a dude and I was paying for a date, I definitely want to get fucked at the end. You know what I mean? Why the fuck am I paying?
You just want to look good with some random
Well, that's called
Dude, and that's what they spend their money on out there. Like, how weird is that, dude?
Crazy,
That's such a weird.
Wait, so what's that called?
Maybe
if you're not an escort.
I don't know what it's called. Dude.
No, you're a sugar baby.
Basically, dude, they just
People that live in
call it
California have a lot of money. It's called fuck you money.
Dude, would you two ever do something like that? Like, go on a date with a dude and he just pays for it all and like he's gonna give you money.
And I don't have to sleep with him.
Yeah, I would do that. Why not? Yeah.
Every night.
That's embarrassing.
I don't
We
see
get double
the
date.
positive.
Yeah.
But I don't see it because first off, you know that dude's just a creepy motherfucker.
Okay, well, it depends how old, what he's like doing with his life.
He was pretty old too.
Yeah,
That's why you get a pimp.
Old,
That's why you get a pimp to look over you.
if the guy's
All right, Maggie. All right.
Maggie knows the business. All right.
Yeah, she seems like she's been involved.
No,
in
but
that.
I'm just saying, like, that's, like, what the point is. Then you have somebody, like, if he puts a hand on me, I got somebody in the corner about to shoot him in the head.
if the guy's older, like as Toby Keith once said, I ain't as good as I once was. Like if he like can't like slay it anymore, bro. Like he's gotta fucking please a girl other ways. So
he's gotta pay it.
If he can't slay it, he's gotta pay it.
That's a
Fuck
good.
yeah.
That's
That's
a good
fucking
Great
great.
slogan.
Nick.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
was
I
dressed
think that
up
should be
as
the
a girl.
title.
Yeah,
Of your
I
podcast.
agree.
Yeah.
If you can't,
Can't
slay, you gotta play it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Well, this is. I think the
Fucking
true
asshole.
title should be
What?
the Hose and
You're making
Pimps
faces
edition.
at me.
The Hose and Pimps editions. Yeah, we'll
Some
see.
straight GTA
Whatever
shit.
you guys see the title as is what the fucking we decided.
So I was so happy you guys came on the podcast today because
happy we're
you guys
here.
are the first female guests we've ever had, and honestly, there's nobody else I'd rather have. You guys are always very talkative and never really shut up, and
Dang.
they never stop
That
peppering
sounds
and
about
stuff
right.
like that. But you guys are also very interesting people, and you guys are some of the best girlfriends I have. So
Aw,
Oh,
thanks,
multiple
DeRosa.
girlfriends.
I should be sitting in the middle.
DeRosa.
Right?
So I have one of the first questions I thought of for you guys while I was honestly on the toilet a couple days
Oh,
ago in
good.
the morning
Beautiful.
was
Very
like
detailed here.
we were and we've talked about it on the podcast before, like we're the first like generation to really grow up with social media like all day every day, like it's like a huge thing in our lives and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I've always felt like it's a completely different thing for girls and guys. Like even when we were younger, it was guys like posting pictures of their shoes and like posting like basketball shit and everything, but the girls were always trying to
Yeah.
be hot and everything like that. And then like as we get older, it's like girls posting
like that.
pictures where they're like half naked, but like guys don't be
Hell
doing
yeah.
that shit and everything. So I've always like
yeah.
wanted to know like what like the point of view of like the girls' side of social media. Do you think you could give me a little insight on that?
I think social media is kind of like overpowering in a way for girls. I think that there's like a level like or what would you say? Like there's
You think
like,
it creates
like a standard.
an
like,
unrealistic
Yeah,
expectation?
like for example, the Kardashians, I love them. I watch all their like shows, use their makeup, whatever, but they post that they like work out and stuff. And like that's great that you're working out, but you've also had surgeries done, which are also for young girls, it's incapable for them to do that by working out, and that's fine. If I had the money, I'd be getting them surgeries too.
Yeah.
But I think that's also really hard for social media as a young girl looking up at that kind of stuff,
Yeah, it's so easy
like
for
body image and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's also what they post: the bikini pictures, the dresses, like.
So did you feel this pressure since like middle school? Say like have you
Oh,
felt
yeah.
this since
Since
I think
since
Instagram.
that-
like Instagram?
Like
No, well, middle school Instagram is fun.
Well, this is what I was gonna say. Like, I think that we're lucky because, like, when we were growing up, like, this is kind of when, like, social media really expanded. Like, Instagram came out, Snapchat came out, like, so, like, it was really fun and innocent at first. And obviously then, like, goes on a different toll. Like, I mean, like, cyberbullying's, like, a huge thing. That's
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
no,
saying?
yeah.
Like, it's, like, crazy now. But, like, I think that I feel bad for the girls who are growing up with social media right now that are, like,
Yeah,
10,
seriously.
11, 12, 13.
Yeah.
My kids won't have.
Compared to, like,
It's
when
impossible.
they did.
It's
No,
almost-
not
I
until
think
they're
it's gonna be
15. Not until they're in high school.
Yeah, but then,
Not until they're in
like
high
Nikki,
school.
you
They're
don't
gonna-
think
they're
about
gonna
it
be
like
cut off
this
from the
now,
world.
but
I know,
in
but it's
20
just
years,
terrible.
in 20, 30 years from now, that's going to be looked at as child abuse, probably.
I know.
Not
think
letting
so?
your kids
Not
see
child
social
abuse,
media,
but they
not
would
letting
be.
them
They're
use a
going to
phone.
be socially different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there could be pros and cons. It depends how I think it depends how you parent, obviously, and it's going to depend
If
how
they're-
many social events you bring them to. You got to make sure they're going out meeting people. 'cause
Sports, I think sports is a great thing
sports
for
that's why
kids.
sports has always been good because organized activities get you involved with kids
Yeah.
and shit.
Oh, yeah.
But less and less kids want to play sports now, and
It's
like
video
the
games.
thing that like I've seen now that's even like weirder is even the little girls are into video games and stuff now, and like half the times like they're not even playing the game, they're just like, oh, like I like Fortnite, like I watch Fortnite videos, like the little girl across the street, like she's asked me before, like, do you play Fortnite? I was like, hey, yeah, I do.
We're not just taking over.
Yeah.
I think honestly that what makes it's not even just like the whole like standard thing, but like communication in general is so different with social media. Like think about before social media, like how you really talk to people. Like maybe you would like text
Definitely.
them, call
You can-
them,
well,
like
you
whatever.
can
But
say
now
any-
it's like you can say whatever the fuck
Exactly.
you want behind a closed
and no
screen and nobody
consequences.
knows.
Because
Right.
kids you don't have that confidence. You don't.
Or
your
like
kids
if
say
like if
half the
somebody's
stuff they
ignoring
won't.
I
you,
agree.
if somebody's ignoring you, like on social media, you know because they're like posting, you can see they're active, like something
Yeah,
like it's like
seen,
just like
left
right, it's just like
unread.
so different.
Do you think people also think too deep into that shit. So like social media will confuse people. Like, oh, they don't follow me. Like, why aren't they friends? Like, I don't know. Like, some people just don't use
listen,
it.
I have a story
Like, I never
for
understood
this.
that shit.
There is a girl who I've been in high school with for 4 years. She was a
Well,
year
you're not
younger
in high
than me.
school.
Yeah, was in high school.
Yeah, okay.
Did I say in high school?
Yeah.
All right, sorry. not
I'm
in high school.
I'm in this.
I understand. I just want to make sure that there's legal people on this podcast.
Okay, so I never realized I never was following her back on Instagram, and I don't want to start now because then it'd be
Then
like,
she'll
oh
notice.
my god, she was never following me. What the heck did I did act sports with her?
Oh no.
So you
Wait, I
actually like
literally,
think of this
did
as
that today. There's a girl that like I know very well, and I was like, oh, I don't follow her.
That's the state of our generation.
Yeah,
right
like,
now,
I was
where shit like
I'm
that is a
overthinking
problem.
it.
I think that's
Yeah.
funny because
Like-
guys would never think like that in
I know.
a million years.
I would literally just say
think back,
follow.
Like social media used to be even more ruthless like back in the day. Like I remember in Instagram when you could literally
FM.
see what other people were
Let's go to
liking
that
and
afterwards.
commenting. And then on Snapchat when there was like the best friends
Yeah,
list,
true.
like you could see everybody's top 3 people they were
That's
Oh my
Snapchatting.
crazy.
God,
I
I
forgot
forgot
about
about that.
Ask FM was a great
Ask
time.
FM.
Ask
Yeah.
FM was
That was
Hard.
That's middle
Post to
school,
pick.
right? That
Yeah,
that easily traumatized a ton of girls.
If
bro.
you
Dude,
don't know
Ask
that-
FM was
Guys
tough.
too, everyone.
If you don't know what Ask FM was, it was basically a social media where you could literally
They're too young to
ask
be watching
anybody a
leave anonymous
question,
questions, yeah.
where it could be anonymous, or you could like put your name and everything like that, and you could just say literally anything you fucking wanted.
No
Anybody
censor.
anybody
No
would
censor.
answer everything.
And you
dude.
could
That shit
also
was tough.
post
Crazy as
whatever
fuck,
you
dude.
wanted
Yeah.
back. Guys would post pictures, like inappropriate pictures of girls.
Really?
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
don't remember that?
But the funny,
Oh my God, so
but the
many.
funny,
in like
I-
7th and 8th
Yeah, no, I remember that.
I never
Middle
really
school was
seen like
terrible.
nudes or something going on Ask FM.
Oh,
The
really?
funniest
have.
thing about
Yeah.
the
All the
funniest
time.
thing about Ask
People
FM
were
was
savages, yeah.
you could ask yourself questions.
That's what I was gonna say.
and
Like,
make
if
it
you really
seem
wanted
like
to be
other people asking it. Like you could
Like,
be
damn, like, why are you
like
so
somebody,
cute, yo? And then you'd answer yourself like, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
you
damn,
did.
you're
They're
like,
like, Maggie,
What?
did you cheat on Dale?
Yeah. Yes, I
You
did.
asked me.
did you ask yourself that?
You definitely asked me.
Yeah, I asked Maggie that, guys.
Another thing I
Aw.
wanted to another thing I wanted to touch up on is, have you guys ever had to deal with like any creeps online before? Or anything like that? Like guys asking you
Slide
for like
into
Are
the
you-
DMs.
are you-
Okay,
DMs
actually,
full
I
of
have
sugar
something
daddies.
right now.
Okay.
So I got a text message yesterday.
I can't wait.
Hello, Maggie. My name is Brad. Can you follow me on Instagram? I followed your Instagram and I think you seem awesome. How are you doing today? I go on my Instagram.
Let's see what this
Just
fucking guy
followed
looks like.
me. Hold up.
How old is he?
Oh my god, you unfollowed. He unfollowed me. I guess he got mad I didn't answer his
He
text.
moves on
Damn,
to
you're
the
Really,
next.
really scary.
But hey, who's
I had to
mad
get my
about
phone
the
number.
random guy
Oh, I
who
know
followed
how.
him?
Go on your profile.
I don't have mine.
I have
like,
another
I don't
question.
think.
So if like, cause that, I mean that, all right, I get it's creepy. He didn't have your phone number. You never really met him.
No, that's
But how
weird.
how
That's
do you
weird.
how what is the best way to contact a girl through social media that you maybe don't know? Like you don't think that you think there's
to not
no
be
chance
creepy? To, or
and not be creepy.
Maggie.
what?
Is that possible?
Oh no, your number's not on there.
Yes,
your
I don't-
email is.
Yeah, I don't know. I got my phone number.
That's
He
weird.
probably paid for it on white
Not
pages.
creepy.
Yeah, I've had.
I feel like if you're adding someone on Snapchat and Snapchat, I feel like Instagram's like a little.
So you think Snapchat is the only way you can hit up a girl? Like
I think
newly?
that's the normal.
I think that's.
way.
I think Instagram's like not that weird, but like a little.
No,
a
like when
little
I get
odd.
got like when whatever
New Snapchats?
DMs, no DMs
Oh,
on
DMs?
Instagram.
Okay.
They usually are like funny. Like the one was like a guy on like a slip and slide like sliding in
Sliding.
there. Yeah.
So you gotta
Yeah,
come
like I
creative.
laughed,
Creative.
But like if you don't
But there
make
was
it
a-
funny, then
Was
it's like
there
weird.
so?
I feel
So
like.
did you answer him? So was you
No.
you guys all right?
You
so
still didn't answer?
so you could still
No,
you could
it was
still
a
send some
while
funny
ago.
DMs and you don't get no response.
It
I've
depends
never
on
answered.
funny.
I don't think I've ever answered.
I
somebody's
like humor, so I would if it was like if it made me laugh, maybe.
I feel like it's kind of hard for guys though to like talk to girls because I think girls are ruthless.
No,
like,
but no,
They
like going
are.
back to what we one of you were saying before about how literally like you could say whatever you want online and like kids could say whatever they want.
Yeah.
Like that's why I feel like there's such this uptaking of these guys wanting to be like sugar daddies. Like, hey, like send me a picture of your fucking feet and like twice a week like send a paragraph about how you think I'm attractive and I'll pay your rent every fucking month.
It is crazy.
Like some people think, and like sometimes I think, hey, like it's easy for them, dude.
I had a guy on Venmo add me on Venmo. I think his name was Daddy Michael.
Daddy Michael, like Walter?
Maybe. Yeah, Daddy Michael.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's Mike
What did I
Trout.
say?
Oh.
Looks like a nice guy.
Did he send you any money?
No, I didn't add him
Request money.
back. No.
I'm sure you would
That's
get some.
scary.
So
Yeah,
why
100%.
wouldn't you? So if a guy offered you money for like feet pics and stuff, would you do it?
Well, if he was actually gonna pay me, yeah. But like 9 out of 10 times, like they're not gonna actually pay.
Make him pay you for.
And
feel
if
like
he was
it's just
actually
so
gonna pay me, I'd send a
creepy.
picture of my
There's
feet.
some fucking weirdos online.
Like,
today.
why do you want to see my feet?
I never.
People
No, some people like feet.
Some people
they have
have
to-
But like, to do what with?
What do you think they're gonna do with that
Suck
picture?
With my feet.
Yes. What do you-
Weirdos.
Wait, I'm sorry if anyone does that. I'm not trying
Everybody
to offend
gets
anyone.
off on something
Weird
different.
shit.
Dude.
People literally get off on people pissing on each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
Shitting on
didn't
each other.
Odell Beckham shit in a girl's mouth or something?
Yeah,
They
that
said
was the whole thing.
Dude,
yeah.
nah,
Yeah.
but the thing is, that
Excuse
bitch
me?
who
Like, who the fuck would-
that girl,
Just
that
fucking
girl
eat
who
some
went,
shit.
that girl who went on No Jumper and said that all that
Yeah.
shit about Odell. She also fucked the entire Phoenix Suns. Look at them in the playoffs right now.
That's
They're
right,
the
bro.
fucking
Balling out of control.
One
They're
seed,
good?
right?
Second.
2 seed, yeah.
Maybe she gave
Well,
them
Odell
magic
Beckham
powers.
towards AC.
Right?
Yeah, you're. Well,
There's a difference.
yeah,
She
you're
just
right.
said they're
Maybe the
comfortable.
comeback
Yeah.
will be real.
They all just
Maybe the
needed to
comeback
get
will be
laid.
real.
Yeah, I think I watched this movie the one time. It was called 8mm. Like what was that movie you were talking about, Kev?
Shutter Island.
Shutter Island.
Best movie ever.
All my friend group has been fucking talking about. I still haven't watched the movie. Go watch the movie. They said it's an absolute mind fuck.
It's on
Another
Netflix.
movie that's an absolute mind fuck. It's called 8mm. It's got Joaquin Phoenix, the guy who plays Tony Soprano, James Gandolfini, and Nicolas Cage, bro. It's
Nicolas
a-
Cage.
That's a lineup.
it's a great movie, and it's all about how like there's a whole industry of like guys who get off on like it's called snuff films, and it's basically like they rape the girl and they like murder them,
Oh, wow.
Holy
and
shit.
they
record it.
like they like
And
record
sell
it
it.
and they
It's
sell
like on
it.
the dark web, right?
Oh,
Like on the dark
oh
web
my
and shit.
God.
Porn nowadays is a lot of it is rape.
Really?
Yeah, like so Pornhub like took down a bunch of videos. a little
No,
while
they took
back.
down,
It's like over-
they took
over-
down
probably millions.
all of
Over
the
a couple million,
videos
yeah.
that weren't like from
Verified,
verified,
right?
Yeah, because
users
a lot
and
of
shit.
it was
We're
rape
underage.
and
Oh,
underage people.
Yeah,
because
you
think
don't
about
know
it,
what's
ready?
going
You don't
on.
know
If you're
who it
watching
is,
a porn
yeah.
video and she's like, "Stop!" Like you're like, "Oh,
It's
like,
just
she's
part of
like
the-
part of the act."
Ah,
Yeah, so, like, that-
That's so
Act.
fucked, dude.
Yeah, and no, and it's awful. And porn stars come out and say like, when
They
they're
felt
done,
pressured.
that they feel pressured and they feel raped like during it, but like you don't see it like that.
Yeah.
So
that's
I
so
mean,
fucked.
it's just fucked up how it is nowadays.
I feel
sad.
bad for girls because as many creeps as there are online, there's just as many or probably even more
In real life.
And then they got to
Yeah.
deal with them actually in person and in uncomfortable situations, and bad shit happens a lot.
I have an uncomfortable situation in real life.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So the other day I was at one of my jobs and I was serving someone some food and it was an older guy and he was sitting in the back corner and his back was facing me and I could see his phone when I was walking up and it was like a naked girl with like boobs out.
Oh.
And I went over and I like gave him his food and he like put his phone down like really quick. And like it was very uncomfortable.
What a weirdo. You just
But, like,
looking
why
at it
are
right,
you-
right in
Yeah.
the restaurant,
In
yeah?
public, like
How old was
he
he?
was alone. I would say
like
Lonely
old,
dude.
old.
early 70s, late 60s.
Oh
Damn.
shit.
I'm telling you,
No
I
way that thing
truly
still
do
works.
think
He's
loneliness
trying to get to
causes those crazy behaviors. I know, like, when I watch, like, one of my favorite shows I used to watch was, like, Chris Hansen on Dateline, NBC, like,
Like
the
Dateline?
Predator catcher.
The
And
Predator.
EDP.
There's a bug.
EDP. Where?
That's just
It's alright. He's chill. And, like, most of those people, like when they break down and they like know that they're fucked and they're like about to go to jail and their face is going to be on TV because it's Chris Hansen, they're just like, I'm so lonely, like I have nobody in my life, like I have no family, I have no friends.
Yeah,
like, I thought this 13-year-old was talking to me, I was trying to be friends.
Oh God, that literally
like,
makes me sick.
It does make me sick. And it's been having me thinking, actually. So I think I'm trying to start a Podcast to My Life Predator Hunter miniseries.
Oh, shit.
So you want to find predators?
Alright, so I think we could easily, with like the help of like some of our girlfriends and our like local police department, we could easily catfish like people to be like, hey, like, and like start like
so we're setting up a sting operation for predators.
Setting up like sting operations, like make sure that the people like know and admit that over text that they know that they're underage and everything like that, and they still come and we could stop these.
Can we have
because there's way too many people doing this shit.
Think about how many people you probably know that are like that.
It's swept under the rug. It's disgusting.
Think about how many people there are that you probably know that are like that.
It's not a mental illness. It's
It's
beyond that.
I think it's fucked how I seen in a video that there was like it was insane stat, like 95% of girls have been like sexually harassed in their life.
1 out of 4 girls get raped.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking
sexually harassed.
Something like that.
I mean, it's a broad thing, but like if you grab a girl's ass, that's
dude. If you were constantly like in a girl's ear, like all up in her personal space, and she's like, get away, that is like sexual harassment to me, bro. Like that's just creepy as fuck.
The sad thing is, like, it pisses me off is like girls honestly are weaker, so like they can't really. It's
unfair.
Most women can't do anything about it.
And most women during the act, I feel like, are like scared and they're like, all right, like I don't know what to do, like I'll just go with it, like I'll just go with it.
Because if you tell them off and they're actually being nice, you look like a bitch. Mm-hmm. But if they're just a fucking creep, and like,
but then they would still play it off. Like, if you made a scene, you'd be like, "Fucking bitch!" Like you were going along with it.
I think that's why it falls on responsibility of like, honestly, like good guys need to step up and start being like fucking men, and like you need to check people in line. Like if you're in high school and you're watching this and you see this shit go down at parties, you need to like check people like while you're seeing it, even if they're your friends or your homies. This shit's not cool.
Especially if they're your friends or your homies.
Just because it's not happening to you, or it's not happening to your sister or your girlfriend or like a girl you're really good friends with, and you're like, oh, that doesn't like bother me at all, any shape or way. Like that one situation will change the girl's life for the rest of her life. Change her complete perspective on life, fuck up her head, give her depression that she never had and shit like that.
All of you guys have sisters, just think like
that's exactly. You have to think like it's your mom.
Even if your mom, your mom.
Even if you don't have a sister, or just imagine it being someone you care about.
Imagine it being your fucking grandmom.
Yeah. Alright, well.
No, like I'm serious. It like you gotta think of it like it's the worst case scenario to you.
Yeah.
What's your guys' most hated stereotype that you think's like false about girls, but every guy like believes? You know what I mean?
That they don't fart.
That they don't fart.
Girls don't fart.
We don't.
Nikki, we heard you earlier.
Yeah.
That was Kevin. It was literally Kevin. You guys aren't funny.
Or it could be a double standard too, like how a guy can fuck a ton of girls.
Oh yeah,
in school,
that's a good one. That's a
that
good
one.
You can't steal it.
So you think that makes? Do you think that makes a girl like a slut though, or?
Whatever you want to do with your life, do it.
You can't tell anyone.
There's
how to
a
live their
difference
life.
between having a lot of body like counts and being gross and like keeping that shit like kept up and like.
I think if you're the type
of take care
I think
of
it's
yourself,
your personal preference for everybody.
I don't know. Obviously, but I think there's definitely everyone knows those type of girls who are just like.
Been around town.
The homie hoppers?
Yeah, literally the groupies.
I truly believe that every group has to have the role of the groupie.
Oh, there's gotta be one in every friend group.
Ours doesn't.
What?
There's not a girl in our friend group that's like, that is.
I I beg to differ.
Out of you girls?
On to the next
Oh
one.
no, not out of you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Out of us girls.
Nah, you girls know that.
all
you
the
guys,
friends
Hopper?
you guys aren't
you
homie hoppers.
What did
No,
you
I
say?
mean our
I
whole
said, yeah,
friend
you're the
group.
homie hoppers.
All of our girls.
Yeah, you guys aren't groupies.
We
It's
have-
not. I never said
we've
that.
all been friends since like honestly, all the ACO kids have been since like elementary school,
Yeah.
and then like I don't know, I look at you guys.
Me and Nikki have been friends since kindergarten.
Yeah, right. It's just been we've all been friends for.
I'm
so
not gonna
long.
lie, the hammy school system was dry until you guys.
Aw.
Like
Yeah.
So
I
you're saying they're the hot girls? They were the hot girls?
In our grade, most of the hot girls do come from ACO. No dissing to the hammy girls. I love you farmer girls. Don't get me wrong.
We love the girls who pick the blueberries.
But I also love the redneck girls as well.
That's right.
Are you calling me a redneck?
The ACO hip.
No, you guys are rednecks. You guys live
You guys
with
are both wearing
sticks.
flannels, like.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a
And yo,
fashion
I
trend.
didn't even know you guys were fucking matching. Like, you
It's a
planned this
flannel
for sure.
trend.
For sure, you guys definitely.
Dude,
play
wait,
that
the
shit.
same color undershirt too?
Oh my
No.
gosh. Oh.
They're
It's
similar.
similar.
They're similar. Jesus
fine.
Christ.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
So, like, for, like, girls, like, every time, like, girls, like, read into things, guys are like, you're reading into it, like, guys don't think the way girls do, like,
Yeah,
do you
I've
think
been told
that's
that
true?
so
Or
much.
do you think that,
100%,
or do you think that
150%.
guys know and they're just assholes?
No,
No,
like,
I
give us an
think-
example.
I think there's times where girls are super dramatic in situations that guys truly don't care about, but they think that the guy actually cares when he really just doesn't
Like
care.
liking a
there's
girl's
a-
Instagram picture when she's
Yeah,
having.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
There's
I
a
wasn't
lot
thinking about it. I just liked
Well,
it.
yeah, a lot, literally.
I
was just liking
mindlessly-
it because I liked the picture.
I literally mindlessly scrolled through Instagram.
I want
and
Kevin
like
to
any girl
answer
that
this
It
does
doesn't
it.
stop it
Well,
from being...
I don't have social media, so.
There's
Well,
a-
when I honestly, when
forgot.
I had a girlfriend, or when I have a girlfriend.
Let me call Kayla right now.
Kayla.
Yeah,
When I had
Kayla.
Instagram,
Podcast my life.
I didn't like it. I don't like people's pictures anyway. I think it's so stupid.
To
Like,
like their
my
pictures?
no, I didn't like anyone's
Yeah.
pictures.
I feel like
I
in
would see what's up.
I'd
relationships,
have one more like
there's
on my
a
picture.
lot of problems that like the girls feel that are problems, and the guys are just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
that's not a problem, like, whatsoever.
So guys
and
do
they
think
just sweep
different
it
than
under the
girls.
rug.
150%.
And the guys don't look at it as a problem, but girls do. And like something like that, like maybe liking an Instagram picture, to a guy that's just like 2 likes, but to a girl that's just like, oh my god, like
Okay.
you want to
I
fuck
think
that
I
girl.
think it goes
like,
the
you
other
wanna
way
be with
around as
her.
well too.
It could also be the other way around.
I think guys
It's all about
get
if you're the
mad at
jealous type or
shit.
not.
Yeah, I think guys get mad at shit girls do, and girls think it's no big deal. But to a guy, it's like a respect factor almost. It's like like you're supposed to be my girl. Like you shouldn't do that regardless
Yeah.
of whether you're mad at me or whatever. If this guy's hitting on you, like there
Example.
should be boundaries. So like say a guy's hitting on you and you're literally like you're texting him back or something, like entertaining it. Like I think that's wrong. Even though
Oh, yeah.
technically that's not cheating or whatever, I think that is still
yeah.
like a respect factor. Like all right, you're with
I-
somebody,
Especially
I
if
got
she's
a
going
good
along
story.
with it.
I-
and
got a good
you're
story.
showing interest. So it's
Exactly.
like all right, there's
You
obviously
want to be talking to that person.
Ask your question, and then I got a good story.
Okay, when say your girlfriend or whatever is out at the bar, if you're there or if you're not, whatever. If a guy buys her a drink, should she take it?
Yes.
I think
yes too.
I think
It's a
free
I
drink.
think
It's a free
I think
drink.
you can take a drink, but I don't think you can
Entertain
sit there
the
and
conversation.
talk to him without at least mentioning like
I have
I'm
a
in a
boyfriend.
relationship or something
Yeah,
like that.
if-
You should
Like,
let him
can
know
sit
before
there-
he buys a drink, honestly, because he might think that you're taking that drink because
That too, or you. I mean, you could be sitting there having a drink with him, like having a friendly conversation. But there, like I said, there's got to be boundaries, and you have to have that respect factor with your partner, where
And-
you're like, there's certain
Alright,
shit
do you think
wouldn't
it's
line with
screwed? Like, do you think it's screwed up from the girl's point of view if your boyfriend's out at the bar and buys a girl a drink?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
girls look at it completely different.
It is.
Yeah, but like
Like,
that's different.
There's
It
no reason to
depends.
buy a girl a drink unless you're
And-
trying to talk to
Not
her.
a girlfriend, not like a friend, not like one of you buying me a drink, like a guy that I've never met.
That's
Yeah, but it
fucked up because a
depends.
guy can't go buy a girl a drink when he's got a
Exactly.
girlfriend.
Because if he,
Because it's
Unless it's like
showing
one of the
her
girls'
progression.
unless he like something happens, like say he spills his drink on.
Right, yeah,
something like
that's
But,
totally
like,
different. Or like
I
if you
agree.
know them,
You
like
can't.
that's different.
Yeah, you can't just buy a random girl
And
drink
do the
because
girls
she's
let-
pretty. Because that's
Because you're
what's the time
flirting.
when it's
You're
for.
flirting.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, on the girls' version, like, a guy buys a girl a drink, he's doing that to talk to you.
Yes, and that's why you need to throw up that boundary.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you gotta be like, if I'm a girl, right, guy buys me a drink, I'm like,
I want the drink.
And I walk away.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
thanking you to walk away. You just bought me $8 drink. Like, you're a fucking idiot. Like,
And obviously, like, yo, you just bought me an $8 drink. I'm not gonna let it go to waste. I'm gonna drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink
Yeah.
it.
and if he's like, oh, give me it back, like I want it, then you're like, fuck off. Like,
Yeah.
You're an idiot for that.
Okay, I agree. So that's a double standard.
I have a really funny story about somebody buying a drink. At Halloween, last year, there was this guy, and he bought me and my roommate a shot of Hennessy, and we're like, okay, cool. Like, I literally saw the bartender pour it. I'm like, okay, cool. Take our shot. And he's like, oh, like, I have more in my car. Like, come to my car.
Oh my God.
That's that creepy shit.
I have a bottle of Hennessy in my car, but I'm buying shots.
Yeah, I'm buying
I
shots.
was like,
Yeah.
oh, like, no, I don't feel like going. So, like, literally 35 minutes goes by. The bar was absolutely packed. Like, literally could not find anyone, see anyone. This man finds me with a bottle, with an open Red Bull and says, Hennessy's in the Red Bull. Drink the Red Bull. And I'm like,
my
no.
God.
Okay, thank you.
What the fuck?
I
No.
was like,
Like, bro,
okay,
yo,
thank you.
Yo, having a
There's
girlfriend.
really, yeah.
Like, wait, hold on. So having a girlfriend, right? The thing I worry about most when they go out is not cheating or any of that. It's them getting, well, her, not them.
It could be them if you like that. If you like that.
Yeah.
Getting like drugged, raped, or like
Yeah.
just
Robbed.
sexually
That's
assaulted.
just the
Yeah.
scariest thing.
Because
to
like,
think
It
about.
does
bro,
happen.
it's so easy.
And then
Boom.
girls don't understand like when like a guy or like a boyfriend is like just be careful and shit like that. Like some girls just like a guy telling them be careful will like tick them off. It's be like, oh, like you don't think I know how to be like careful and
Responsible.
Yeah,
responsible,
right.
everything
You
like
don't
that.
trust me,
You don't
stuff
trust
like
me and
that.
everything.
I
and
get
and
that.
that's like one thing I also never understood about
No, I
females.
appreciate when a guy
No, I
tells
don't
me to be
think I would
careful.
ever.
So going backing up a little bit, I got a little story
Backing up.
today. So like this was probably about like a month ago. Like this random girl added me on Snapchat from like a bunch of towns away. Never met her before. Like I'm like, all right, whatever. She's not like that cute at all or anything like that. But I'm like, all right, whatever. Like at the most, it could be like a quick little random thing. So then like I'm snapping her and everything. Yeah, exactly. So I'm snapping her and everything for like a week or two, and it's like nothing but just like sending like pictures of faces, shit like that. So then the one day I send her like a message. I'm like, hey yo, like you're cute. Like I want to talk to you a little bit more. And then she goes, I have a boyfriend. And then I'm like,
What the
and like I don't give a fuck at all. I'm just like, what?
Wait, do we know this girl?
No, not at all. And so then I'm like, what?
Then
So
why
then
is she
I'm like,
happy?
I'm like, I was like,
Some
so
girls are
why
like
did
that.
I was like, so why did you add me on? So why did you add a random kid on Snapchat and that you don't know and start talking to him? And then she was like, LOL, because I could have friends while
Oh.
being in a relationship, you know?
She's telling you it's okay.
Yeah, and then I was like,
Without telling you it's okay.
Without
was
telling
like-
you. Tell me you want to cheat on your boyfriend without telling me you want to cheat on your boyfriend.
and so then for that main reason, I was like, okay, so well, if that fucking changes, then just let me know. And then she was like, thanks, but it won't. But you're still fucking Snapchatting me, you dumb bitch. Like,
So she's
what?
telling you.
Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, like, and
So just
and
delete
then,
her.
Yeah, nah, it wasn't even worth my time. And then I only brought it up because she started Snapchatting me again today.
Nuh-uh.
I was like, what are you doing? Like, come
No
on.
way.
They broke up.
Maybe she listens to the podcast.
Would
Maybe
you?
she does. I hope she does.
Wait, would you get with a girl if you knew she had a boyfriend?
Depends.
If
who
I
the-
know
it depends. It depends how I'm feeling in the moment.
It
Who the
depends who it
boyfriend
is.
I was just
is.
say it depends if I
And
know the
like,
guy.
cause
or not.
yeah, it's gonna.
No, if you like.
It's fucked up, but at the same time,
If
it's
it
like
could
hurtful,
potentially-
not
And
mine.
that's what I mean.
She's
It's not
doing
your
it for me.
problem.
She's a
Like
hoe.
she's
Then
the,
yeah, it's still probably.
Yeah.
It's her fault.
It's her fault.
Yeah.
You're just the tool, basically.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, like when
she's
it's
using
so like
Yeah,
like I
you're
won't.
just
I
like
would
you're just
never,
sitting
like,
there.
I could never get with a. I would
Guy
never get with
knowing
a guy
he has
who
a
has
girlfriend. No way.
I would feel too guilty, and I would feel like that it would just come
I would
back. It
literally
would
wanna
happen.
tell her.
And if
I
it,
would
if,
wanna
yeah,
tell her.
if it did happen, and I
Psycho.
didn't know, and I found out, I would 110% tell the girl.
So
nice.
I have another question for you guys. What do you feel about like people who are in like relationships, but like the girl has like an OnlyFans? and she's like making that bag, but like thousands of people a day are like
Looking.
watching her like fucking do whatever.
How do you feel about that? Is that like a real job, you think?
I like really can't comment because I've never done anything like
OnlyFans.
that. Like I think that if like it works for your relationship, it works for your relationship. Do I? I heard that.
Mike definitely heard that too. He said Brandy Love.
I tried whispering it to them.
I hate
Alright, little side note. Hold on. Little side note. Just we're gonna show the screen of Nikki real quick and just put Brandy Love real quick.
There she is.
Stop.
She looks exactly like.
No, I don't.
Dude,
I've been called that since I was a sophomore in high school.
Nikki, it's alright.
I was 15, and you guys
That's
were
a
calling
good
me
thing.
that.
That's a good thing, Nikki.
Who gave you that nickname? Was it the Rosa?
Yeah, it was. It
It
was.
started because everyone said I looked like a soccer mom, and it's like, actually, you look like Brandy Love. And then ever since, you guys all fucking call me that.
She gets so ticked off every single
Because you
time.
call me
It's
by
hilarious.
a porn star's name.
No, but she's
a
like
one of the
you
greatest
don't-
of all
You don't
time.
understand.
Okay.
Like she is like one of the most beloved figures
Alright.
in the game.
Next
Oh, nice, but like,
question.
it's not like
That's
she
like
does
it's like
compliment.
if you saw me playing basketball, you're like, damn, he looks like LeBron James playing. I'm like, oh shit, like that's cool. I look like
Alright.
LeBron.
Alright, sure. Next
Next
topic.
question.
No, wait,
next question.
OnlyFans. I like Maggie
You
said.
fuck with OnlyFans?
I-
Would you do OnlyFans if you had the opportunity?
No.
I don't have enough self-confidence.
You don't
for
think
that.
so?
Yeah.
What if you
Until the
don't
money
put
starts
your
flowing.
face?
I
Yeah,
s-
just-
still
You just
don't
don't feel
have
comfortable doing
self-confidence.
that?
Yeah, no, I don't. I
Until the
wouldn't.
money
Yeah,
starts
definitely not.
flowing.
Especially because just like we were talking about, you know what old creepy men are like
I think
out
you-
there behind.
You're gonna put out. I think you
Right.
what you put out what you're gonna attract. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
also very what's the word? Private, I guess. I would
I'm
say.
very private. Nikki knows.
Yeah, we fucking know, Maggie.
Not for me.
Would you like to expand on that?
Maggie gets uncomfortable talking about certain stuff.
No, like I can't explain it.
Like that. There we go.
Like you just feel
She's
awkward.
just like-
you feel
no,
awkward. or,
Maggie
like,
gets awkward.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You should
like,
feel
yeah,
awkward.
Yeah.
No,
I feel
not
like-
that I feel awkward. It's just like there's a like.
There's a
This
fine
is the way.
line.
This is just the way that I was raised. Is like there's a part of you that you like leave for the imagination. Like that's literally my mom always says that to me. She's just like.
She
So I
doesn't
guess
wanna
part
know.
of my whole life I just keep part of my life conservative. Like I don't share it with people.
You only wish you get comfortable.
Right, and it takes me a really long time to get
Yeah.
comfortable with people. I'm not really like that anymore,
No,
but like
no, you're
a long
not.
time ago.
Actually,
but, like,
the conversation in the car today surprised me.
Oh, so now we gotta hear about the conversation in the
How
car.
are you gonna bring that up on the pod and not even?
I'm sorry.
elaborate?
I'm
You
sorry.
gotta apologize to the
Off
viewers.
topic.
Just cut it out. Just
Alright.
cut it
cut
out.
it out.
So
No,
Apologize to the viewers.
I'm sorry.
One thing I do want you guys to elaborate on: what are you guys' motherfucking future plans?
Maggie, you can go
For
first.
what? Like future in what way?
Like what?
The
what
future.
everything.
like
Your
I
life.
think it's important for girls to have their own self goals and like drives and dreams.
Everybody
So,
What do you
should.
mean?
I
That's
hope
what
I hope your
no,
dream
because a
is-
lot.
I hope your
What
dream
do
is
you
to
mean?
marry a
Girls are not
Like,
supposed to
girls are
have
not-
goals.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying like I'm pretty sure everybody like it's very common to hear a girl be like, yeah, I'm just gonna marry rich or
So
something.
that's what I'm
like
saying. I hope
Like,
your
I
dream
think
is
that
to marry
mentality. I think that mentality is very lame. You should definitely want to go do something and build something
Get your
for
own
yourself.
bag.
I
think
want to be that
that
rich man.
That's what I mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to ever depend on anyone. I want to be able to depend on myself, and I
Yeah.
think that not all the time, because like especially with like relationships, even like friendships, like you either grow with somebody or you grow apart. Like Kevin and Kayla have been together forever, obviously.
They're
They've
grown.
grown
They're
together.
together.
Like, but like other people like grow apart, and like I think that you have to be happy with yourself and like be dependent on yourself before you can be happy with somebody else.
Growing apart is
That's the
actually like
biggest thing.
okay too. Like people are supposed
No,
to
like
grow up.
I had like this is like a side note of growing apart. Like I had a best friend who I was like best friends with like my next door neighbor like growing up, and it's not like we just stopped hanging out like randomly like, and it's not like we was never like a fight, never
Yeah,
nothing.
nothing.
It was just like
Shit happens.
like we just
You get
both got
busy.
busy in our lives, and we just literally just grew
But you
apart.
can meet up and you still. It's
Yeah,
like
no,
you
like
never
I'll
skip
still
a
hang
beat.
out with them every once in a while and like whatever,
Right.
just chill.
One day you go outside with your friends for the last time.
That's what I mean,
You
girl.
never
And
know
then
that.
you never see them again, and you just don't know why.
That's
Where you're
weird.
stuck with them forever.
Yeah. Wait. What was the question? Future plans? Keep.
Oh yeah. So then anyway, I don't remember how we got off topic, but my plan would be to graduate college, maybe get my master's. I don't know. I haven't really decided if I want to do that. Get a job, Move out, live on my own, maybe meet someone, maybe
Maybe not.
Maybe
Maybe not.
Buy 10 cats and live in my house alone for the rest of my life.
I don't fuck with cats.
Fuck
dogs.
cats.
Dogs maybe.
Big dog
And
lady.
Big
that's
dog.
like really it. I mean,
What's your
I
major?
have a lot of
Yeah,
goals in my life that I want to like accomplish before.
Yeah, what's your major right
Like I want. What's my major?
Yeah.
I double major in finance and food marketing.
now? Gonna work for
Smart
motherfucking
cookie.
Kellogg's.
Oh my god, actually I could.
Yeah.
But I think like one thing I want to do is like travel before I do anything.
yeah.
Like I want to travel after school.
That's awesome.
Exactly. I feel that I want to travel right now. There's so much. I want to travel the United States more than anything, just because I feel like there's so much to see in our great country before I go on to other.
I think
other
I don't
countries.
really want to see much. I mean, a few places in the United States, but I'd rather leave.
Nah, U.S. is cool because I think a lot of people like even the Midwestern states. Like obviously there's not like cities or nothing out there, but just the landscape.
The
I feel like
views,
It's very
I need to
different.
see the landscape across America once because
America's
it's
the
so
most beautiful
unique. Like
country ever.
you can go across the world and you're not gonna see landscape like you see in America.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's insane.
Like out in California, bro. Looking at the fucking hills and there was like just
Insane.
random mansions on hills, dude. I was just looking
It's
at it, I
so
was
cool.
like, dude, this is like crazy as fuck.
Then you come back to fucking Jersey and there's fucking bunch
Yeah,
of trees.
I'm not gonna lie, dude.
and-
I love Jersey a lot better. I think, dude. It's as weird as it is to
Jersey's
say,
the
dude.
best,
I
man.
don't think I could live in California.
I
I
couldn't
could live
because
in
of the
Florida.
people or the money, but besides
Yo,
that, everything
Another thing, dude. Out in California,
people.
so weird. Like people are super nice. So it's like I'm walking down the street, someone's saying hi to me. Whereas like in Jersey and Philly, dude, like I'm walking down the street, I'm just gonna ignore you.
Yeah, like you
right.
like look at people and
Yeah.
it's like,
Fuck you looking at.
Yeah, yeah. So like people were like eye contact with me, and so I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" They're like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" I'm
yeah,
like,
but
that's
they're
cool.
like, hey, how you doing? And they're like to their friend like this fucking ugly ass.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on the shorties in California?
Let me tell you, dude. California girls, dude, fucking a different level, dude. Because it was really hard for me to find ugly girls out in California. I don't know if it's the sun or something.
You could have took the Katy
Like,
Perry song,
dude,
bro.
just the sun
Yeah.
and the genetics out there, dude. Just,
genetics.
dude,
Undeniable.
California girls are unforgettable,
Literally, dude,
bro.
literally.
Aw.
I seen some of the most beautiful women in my life out there,
That's awesome.
and
And you didn't.
dude,
pull
didn't score a
nothing?
single one, dude.
Nah.
Didn't score a
It's
single
okay.
one,
Next
dude.
time.
Better luck
time.
next
It's all
time.
good.
Dude,
Hey, you can't help you're not a TikTok boy. You're just a podcaster.
yeah. But once they see my podcast, and they're gonna remember me.
Nikki, how about you? Let's hear your future plans.
I'm getting my associates in business administration right
Smart
now
girl.
in May. I graduate after I finish fucking calculus, which
Let's
I'm
go.
Fucking
not really
calculus.
doing good in it right now, so hopefully I pass. And I'm actually taking my real estate test this Friday.
Nikki, I think that's
Good
a great
luck.
job for you. I think you're gonna be a great like real estate
Thank you. I
sales
really
person.
hope so. Speaking of California, there's a show on Netflix that's real estate in California. They
I
sell
know
like
what you're talking about.
$70 million houses.
what's
That's
it
a
called?
$2.4 million commission.
Yeah.
You gotta
$2.4
start
million
selling.
dollars
And they only
in your pocket.
Is it
Nikki,
the one in
what's
the
it called?
Hamptons?
Selling Sunset.
Wow.
Look,
That's funny.
I seen one that's similar to that, and it's like based out of.
It's
they
just
sell
really
houses.
interesting.
Yeah,
I
they
really
sell
like
houses
that
in
kind
the
of
Hamptons.
stuff.
And you would be the person what shows them around the houses, obviously.
Yeah, and like the
and
agent.
realtor.
That's, yeah, for now.
I'll let you sell me my house.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I don't really know.
I'm
Playing
only
it out.
buying my house from McNally Real Estate.
Yeah,
Aw,
right?
Thank you. Yeah, maybe I'll be a broker one day.
We're gonna have a ton of connections out here, yo. We got,
Yeah, it'll
we
be
got
cool.
an army vet, dude. Like now I'm gonna have a realtor.
Do you have any tips for men when it comes to sex? Like common things that they believe that they're doing right, but it's actually like
Terrible.
weird, and like you like
Don't like it.
yeah, and they're like, oh yeah, like this is great, and you're like
But
sitting
you're
there
actually
fuck
like,
this.
no. I don't
Maggie
know. I
feels
feel
uncomfortable.
like that's a really
Yeah, Maggie
I'm
does not want to
literally
talk.
thinking.
Literally, like-
No, I feel
literally
like that could be
thinking.
like personal, like for
Personal
the girl
preference.
though.
Well,
Yeah,
we're asking
okay.
you.
I like
personal
I don't
preference.
feel like
You
I
guys.
know anything like off the top of my
I just
head.
think aggression in general is a no. Like if you're being aggressive, like I'm gonna
What's
be like,
what?
no.
So what's aggressive? Just
No, but there's, like,
grabbing
Hey, like
you?
I have
Bad
I
aggressive.
actually have a good I have a really good
We're
story.
gonna tell the story.
A more positive note. What
positive.
what would fucking what would be
Hold
the
on,
number
question.
one trait you would want in a guy personally? Like
Trust.
what? So like, if there's one thing you gotta have a guy in, like what's necessity? Like he needs to be like this, or he needs to be like funny. You know what I'm saying? He has to be good. Like it could be anything.
I have a
be able
few
to trust
things.
them.
Yeah, it could be a few things, but like, what would be your
The
main
biggest, yeah,
priority? Like,
biggest one.
like,
Can I do biggest
like you
top three?
marry, like everyone's gonna
Sure.
marry on certain morals they have with other people. Like, what would
Yeah.
be like some of yours?
Ooh,
Like, this
and
guy's
add a
gotta-
deal breaker at the end.
Yeah, deal breakers.
Hell
Wow.
yeah.
Cigarettes.
Who wants to go first?
I said trust. Trust is a really big thing for me.
Trust him. Okay.
So, like, what do you mean trust? Like, you
Like,
have
I
to.
need to know, like, we're gonna be good no matter what. Like, you go do your thing, I'll go do my. We're good. Like, just.
So there's got to be that loyalty, and you both. It
Yeah.
has to be. So there can't be like that jealousy factor. You don't really.
I think jealousy is.
Is that
I
your
think
deal
some
breaker?
people are worse than others, but I think it's a thing that could come out in everyone
Hmm.
in certain situations.
So as long as it's not overboard.
As long as it's not like.
Yeah.
I think I
Like,
personally
there's
think.
certain things. Like, if I was out at the bar and, like, say I was with a boyfriend at the bar and, like, a guy's, like, nonstop hitting on me and I'm sitting there, like not being. Because I get told I'm oblivious and I'm friendly. I don't really know when guys are flirting with me. And I'm also just a nice person, I guess. So, like, say if I was talking back, what?
What?
Do you think I'm flirty?
No,
No,
you
no,
weren't
no,
nice.
you-
you said you were
I'm
friendly.
nice. I am very nice.
Yeah, at times.
Yeah.
At times. But, like, say, like, they were to get jealous of that, okay, I get that. I would
Yeah.
be probably a
So
little
you
wild
so
if I did.
so you think I think girls I was gonna say I think girls actually do like when a guy gets jealous sometimes because they
It shows
think,
they care.
Yeah,
It does.
I think, but
Oh, yeah.
I feel like
But
like
there's a
that
point.
shouldn't be that. Sometimes I feel like that shouldn't be the way that you show you care to.
No, I
all
also
the time.
agree.
It's a lot of it's insecurity.
Yeah,
so
that's what I
you-
mean. I feel like if you're getting jealous, you're feeling insecure. But I also feel like your partner could be making you jealous on
Well, yeah,
purpose.
the girl could
Like,
be doing
because
Piss
you're
you off.
a lot of times the person you're with knows your buttons and knows how to tick you off, so they'll do shit like that on purpose.
Yeah, which I don't think.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
called games.
Like when you're in a relationship, your partner knows everything that pisses you off, and
Yeah.
they will do those
And over
things to
time,
tick you
more and
off
more
when they're
things you
mad
learn
at you.
about people.
I think my biggest things are humor. Like, I don't want to date somebody that's like stone
Yeah,
cold
right.
serious.
A bore.
Obviously attractive. We're not gonna count that one in there.
It's
Um,
kind of fucked up.
You got to be attracted to them.
I have to be.
Well, no,
attracted
attraction's
to
a
you.
huge
Like,
thing.
I'm not.
No,
You
I
don't
think
have to
people
be
don't
attractive. Some people are
Okay.
attracted to different.
Yeah.
Okay,
things.
yeah, I thought she said attractive.
So
That's-
Dale, you're out of the
You're right.
question. Maggie was
Yeah, you were only in 4th grade.
Sorry, Dale. Dale was my
I was-
first love.
I was ugly.
fuck? I
Nikki beat
dated
up Dale.
beforehand.
Nikki
I
beat
wasn't
up
in
Dale
love with you.
before.
I literally
Dale
said
was
that.
my
You
first
guys
love.
said
Dale
I
was
wasn't
my
in
first
love
love.
with you, bro. He said, "What the fuck?"
What?
You not just hear Maggie?
He never got
No,
over
what?
that one.
I
What?
didn't.
What?
I just Dale was my first love. He said I dated you. I said I wasn't in love with you. I wasn't actually in love with
Whoa.
you. I mean, I
That's
love
why-
Dale, but
that's
I
why
wasn't in
dated
love with
Nikki
Dale.
after
Oh yeah, we
We're
did.
talking-
I actually have another question after this, but let me get back to what I was saying would be humor, like a good relationship with their family. Like I think family like oriented, like that's important. And then like a deal breaker would be like if you have a bad history. Like I don't know if I could like
Would be like bad history.
like if you have a history like
Cheating
if you
on
have a
people?
history like cheating on like your girlfriend, like your ex-girlfriend a million times, like I don't think I would date you.
Once cheater, always cheater, in my opinion.
I agree. Once
Yeah,
cheater,
Maggie
always
cheated on
cheater.
me.
You always have that
Like literally
reputation,
this,
too.
like Dale. Every single time I see him, you cheated on me with Frankie. Every single
Frankie,
time.
fuck you.
Frankie's a
Okay. Well, I have 2 questions. My first question for you is, what's like the first thing that you look for in a girl?
Titties. I'm just kidding.
Just
I'm
like
just kidding.
Dale.
Just kidding.
just overall, like, can I like? Is it like a positive vibe? Like, are you somebody that I could actually sit down and have like a great conversation with? Like,
Friendship.
are you somebody that like I would want to go out and party with and you're not gonna annoy the fuck out of me? Are you somebody that I would wanna smoke with and take shrooms with and shit like
Yeah.
that? Like, are you somebody that I truly feel like I can
Vibe with.
like live with? And then like even when like you're young, like you like they say like, oh, don't date to marry, but like I feel like there's not a point in dating
Yeah, no.
somebody
If you're not gonna
Yeah.
if you
try
feel
it,
like if
No.
you're not
I think
gonna
I think there's a
You
difference.
should
like
date
Like,
to
one
marry.
day
if I'm
try.
dating, I'm dating because I see something in the person that I really like,
Exactly.
and I
I would
wouldn't
like to
and I
expand.
wouldn't want
Especially
I wouldn't
at
want
this
I
age.
wouldn't want to share it.
Yeah.
But like if I'm just fucking a girl, I don't care. Like the whole team can hit.
I
Like,
need a girl.
Jesus.
I need a girl
Okay.
that
Damn.
like I look at myself as a
Appreciate
very
it.
like
I'm for
humorous
the boys.
person. I look at myself as like a very funny person and stuff like that. Like so, like going
Yeah.
with what you said, Maggie. Like I can't have a girl that's like a bore either.
Right.
She has to match my comedic level and
Right.
stuff like that. And it's honestly
You
hard
think
to
a
find
board.
that.
I
think-
definitely
I
do with the
think-
conversation. Like I have to be able to have a conversation with you,
Yeah.
then not.
One thing
Yeah.
I like if I can bust your balls
Exactly.
and you don't get mad, I like that.
Yeah.
Because like if I
That's
bust your
smart.
balls and you're like, oh my god, like you start
my
crying,
feelings,
I would be
yeah.
like, are you fucking joking right now?
That
Like,
took
You
me a while.
get more mad, honestly.
Like
Yeah.
I like a girl who I could look at as like one of the boys to an extent.
Like a
to
best
an
friend.
Exactly.
Like you're still my girlfriend,
Just
but
don't
you're
fart in
one of the
front of me.
boys. You're my best friend.
Just so part.
That's a double standard I have. Women who fart, I find disgusting.
Yeah.
But do
I
you
think
fart in front
I
of your
will
girlfriend?
rip ass in her face.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You farted before we started on me.
Hey,
Hey,
you gotta go when you gotta
This
go.
means
yeah,
like
it
you.
came out.
Gotta go.
I think another
I was
deal breaker.
sorry.
I think another deal breaker for me that I think is honestly probably the biggest.
Oh, wait,
deal.
I
This is
won.
like my biggest deal breaker.
might be the
Actually,
same
more than
thing.
anything, like I can't. It has to, somebody. You have to have an aspiration. Like you need to be like going
Oh,
somewhere
yeah.
and like going after something. Like if you're just
True.
like kind of like going
Yeah.
through life, like going through the day, like I just like don't.
go with the flow.
I have
Like
some
I just don't
daughters.
find that
Just go
attractive
with
at
the
all.
flow.
I'm the same way. One of them is you, and my other one is hygiene. I
Okay,
am
yeah, that's a good one.
freaking
Hygiene's important.
huge.
That is a good
You don't like smelling.
I have the world's most sensitive nose. I hate bad smells. I'm addicted to candles. Like
Yeah, you are.
good sense.
Where do you
Clean
get
your
it from?
fucking
Alright, you
shit.
hear that, guys? If you wanna get some pussy, fucking
Smell
Fucking
good.
just
take a
brush
shower,
your
yo.
teeth. Like
Take a fucking shower.
just
Put
yeah.
on some deodorant.
No bad
Wipe
smells.
your ass.
Put on new underwear.
Yeah.
Brush.
Wash
flip
their
it inside
sheets
out,
that
turn
you've
it
worn
around, wear
3
it 4
weekends in a
times.
row without washing them.
What?
And that is how to get a girlfriend. Thank you guys for fucking tuning in this week. This was more of a relationship type podcast, you know, getting a girl's point of view. And we thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at Podcast2MyLife, Instagram at Podcast2MyLife, and follow us on YouTube and subscribe, like,
Links will
comment.
be in the
Now it's
description.
Gluck Gluck 9,000 times.
Thank you guys. Love you.
See you guys, love.